Francisco Cândido Xavier, mostly known in Brazil as Chico Xavier, was born in 1910, and he was a philanthropist and also a spiritist medium. He passed away in 2002, but he left a large legacy of followers and many that loves him so much. He wrote about 400, almost 500 books and several thousands of letters. He used a process that he called psychography, and since he was a medium, he channeled messages from people who already passed, and he wrote down letters from those back when he was young yet. He was not a spiritist, and he was going to Catholic church, and on Sundays he volunteered to teach the word, the gospel, to kids, and he was very happy with that. However, when he started having these messages coming from spirits and sharing his experiences with the church he was going to ask him to stop engagement with the church. So he could not go to the church anymore. And that was too bad because he loved talking and having children around him. And the children loved him so much. On a Sunday, they just decide to go to his place, to his house, to have his teaching, to listen to him. And all of a sudden, he had around 20 or 30, close to 30 kids in his house. And he was very happy to teach them. But he was thinking, how am I going to feed all these kids? All I have is half of a loaf of bread and maybe a quarter of milk. And he was really worried about them. And it was almost 2 p.m. already. And he was very worried about the kids. So he just prayed and asked help to God. And then after a while, shortly after, he heard a very weird wind coming through. And this wind shake the leaves of the trees, and it was a very weird wind. But he kept talking with the kids. And then one of his neighbors popped in from the short wall and asked him, "What was that wind?" "I don't know. Just the wind, I suppose." "Oh my goodness. Who are those kids?" "Oh, they are from church." "Oh, did they eat yet?" "No." "Do you have food for them?" "No, I'm afraid not." So she was worried about the kids, and then she shared her food with them. And then another neighbor popped up also and commented, "Wow, what were those leaves shaking That was so strange, wasn't it? What was that? And Chico, the wind? Oh my goodness, so many kids. How are you going to feed them? I don't know. So she also shared her food with them. And after 30 minutes, an hour, about 12 neighbors shared their food with them. And this is a true story that was shared with me on a Facebook posting. And I thought it was so encouraging and so beautiful that I decided to share with you here also. For you who are facing some big challenge or small challenge, it's a reminder for you to pray and to ask God. He is always with you. He has always been with you. You just have to ask Him. And also, you just have to trust Him. I think that's the most difficult part for me anyway, to have this trust and surrender. But like I said in one of my former videos, surrender is just like floating on the water. Just let it go and surrender. He will help you. And He will hold your hands as long as you ask Him for help and trust Him. This is my little sharing with you today. And with that, I think we can start our laughter session today. Shall we? Thank you so much for joining me in our laughter session today. I hope you decide to just ask for help and surrender and trust that your help will come, because God is so loving. He loves you so very much. I hope you all have a beautiful day filled of blessings and miracles. Thank you again, and I will see you tomorrow.